Hi, friends, and welcome to this lesson. Now, in this lesson today, we are going to talk about something which is very important. See, before we talk about speaking, let's talk about the entire mechanism that we use in order to speak. So, speaking involves three languages. Now, you'll say, what kind of three languages are you talking about? So, one of course is language. In our case, it's going to be English. The second language, my dear friends, is body language. And the third language, of course, is para language. Now, did you know that body language and para language they have an 80% impact on spoken communication? People will forget words. They may understand what you are trying to say, they may remember it in their own way. Nobody memorizes what you say, but how you act, how you look, the tone of your voice, how you said something, that remains in memory for a very long time. And this is what has the greatest impact in spoken or oral communication. So, oral communication gets its power from three languages, one being the actual language, words. So, this is the only part where words are being used, and this may be about 30% impact in speaking. And this part where we use these two languages, body language and para language, this would have 70% impact. So if you want to become a great speaker, if you want to become an effective speaker, if you want to become a powerful speaker, if you want to become a good speaker, then start working on all three languages that get involved in spoken language. Any language. It may be Hindi, it may be English, it may be Marathi, Gujarati, Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, any language, Bengali. So we have to work on three fronts: language, body language, para language. So we are going to work on all three. So, my dear friends, 70 to 80% of oral communication is nothing but non-verbal communication. Now, let me define non-verbal communication for you. Non-verbal communication is nothing but communication without words. So, supposing I use a sound, now this is not a word. But the person has understood without me uttering a word through my tone, and this is used to warn or stop someone. Shh, shh. So we use this to call someone. Shh. We You understand? So different sounds mean different things. So my dear friends, communication without words. Now, non-verbal, and when words join non-verbal communication, then it becomes even more powerful. So let's look at the aspects of non-verbal communication before we actually start speaking in this course. Okay? So non-verbal communication, my dear friends, is called non-linguistic communication. Alright? Non-linguistic means without language. Communication that does not use language. So Transfer of meaning by body language, space, time, and paralanguage. So, this is what non-verbal communication means. So, 70 to 90% of oral communication is non-verbal. Words may give you only objective information. Actions, please come, come, please 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 come. So my para language, my body language, my smile, this is all part of body language. This adds so much value to these words. Please come. Please come. Please come. Please come. So this is the power. So true feelings, they get revealed even when we don't want to reveal them. Even when you are not speaking anything, you are communicating a lot through the way you sit, through the way you stand, through the way you look at something, through the way you gesticulate, through the way you nod. You are conveying all the time. So we are communicating all the time. All right? And this is central to all kinds of relationships. And it creates, true feelings unless you are an expert at hiding them. If you're happy, you look happy. If you're sad, you look sad. If you're angry, you look angry. Why? Because your body language, your tone, your manner will speak. So, leaders, managers use this a lot and it has a great impact. So, my dear friends, non-verbal communication we use to express our feelings and emotions, send relational messages. When you hug someone, when you shake hands, when you touch someone's feet, these all relational messages sent through body language, of course. And if someone wants to fool somebody else, then they can use this to deceive people, because inside you might want to rob someone, outside you might, yes sir, sir, yes sir. How can I help you, sir? So you are faking it. Actors use this a lot. Actors make us believe it's real. Actually, it is not. It is not real life. So actors are experts at deception using body language. They are the best. A 21-year-old can play a 60-year-old through makeup, through mannerism, through body language, through paralanguage. So this and body language can send messages of power and persuasion. Now, types of body language, of course, we'll look at each one of them, but it's like this: kinesics, oculesics, haptics, proxemics, appearance and artifacts, paralanguage, and chronemics. So, my dear friends, all articulation or expression through the human body is known as kinesics. Okay, so this will include everything, your face and its expressions, whatever, infinite and neutral, relaxed, tense, uplifted, droopy. So 55% impact is of your face, your posture. So, how's your body, head, legs, hands, angle of body, relaxation, tension? How's your height? So, through that and through your look, they'll see whether this guy is a capable person, what's his status, they'll try to judge. And this, your arms, gestures, body, postures. Alright? So, this is a facial expression by this child. This part of what? Kinesics. These are gestures. So this is also part of kinesics. Now this is a posture. This is also part of kinesics. This is eye contact. Now this is the biggest window to you and to your soul, window to your atma, window to your mind. So through the eyes you can read the honesty, the loyalty, the sincerity, whether the person is straight, honest, or the person is shifty, trying to hide something. Whatever. So it's a very powerful form. It's a very direct and powerful, most noticeable. So the face was 55% impact. Out of that, I think 55% impact out of the facial impact would be the eyes. So dynamism, competence, trustworthiness, credibility, whether they should believe you or not, that people will judge through your eye expression. If you're going to avoid that, gaze and mutual gaze. So in different cultures there are different rules. In many cultures you don't look up too much at your superiors or elders. This is considered a mark of respect. If you do that, in some cultures they'll say, what's wrong with the guy, why is the guy looking downwards? Otherwise it used to be said that for seniors and elders you should always look at their feet. Now this is the age of looking up. And friends, this is the age of virtual communication, and you should be looking at the camera. Now sometimes I have to look here at my slide, but otherwise most of the time I need to look at the camera, because you are the camera. If I am looking at the camera, I am looking at you. If I am not looking at the camera, I am not looking at you. Very simple. Different cultures I told you, and it helps both the sender as well as the receiver. So look at the eye expression of this child. Such a nice expression. So this comes under oculesics. Now, next is touch. Touch is such an important thing. A baby is crying and the mother just touches the baby gently and the baby goes off to sleep. Your friend is not well, you go there, put your hand on the forehead or the head, pat someone on the shoulder, touch, it conveys so much. Touch, it conveys so much. That's a nice line, huh? That's a lovely line. Touch, it conveys so much. My dear friends, I just created this line for you people. Touch, it creates so much. Touch, it conveys so much. Touch, it communicates so much. So, you needed to comfort people. Haptics. You needed to establish your dominance. Hey, authority. Establish bonds when you shake hands, touch feet, embrace people. It also shows your intentions, feelings, relationship, and respect. Functional, social, yes, and convey. I told you, convey so many things. Touch, it conveys so much. This is what? This is part of haptics. Okay? This, beautiful. My God, I have two dogs of my own. Haptics. Friends, whenever we look at somebody, especially when we look at somebody for the first time, Then we look at the person critically. How does the person look? How's the hairstyle? Nice hairstyle like me. Face, beard, is it trimmed? What kind of glasses? What kind of a dress? Watch, shoes, belt. For ladies also, they would look at all these things. So they try to judge you based on your clothing, based on your grooming, how you behave, and your accessories, what all are you wearing or carrying. Okay, they try to judge your status, personality, credibility, and capability. They may make wrong or right impressions, they may create wrong or right conclusions, they may draw inferences. Necessary to pay attention to your appearance and artifacts, whatever you are wearing and carrying. So, this is part of appearance. Face, yes, this is the major part of how you appear. Appearance. Again, dress is a major part of appearance. So, friends, what I want you to do is to start working on your appearance every day. Every day, work on your appearance. Why? Because people are going to look at you and they are going to create impressions in their mind. Okay, if somebody meets you more than once a week, meets you every day, then they'll start creating an impression. This guy is not well dressed every day. This guy doesn't shave every day. Or this guy's nails are dirty. This guy does not cut his nails. So they'll start making inferences. Take care of yourself. Don't buy the most expensive clothes in the market. Whatever you buy, keep it clean, wear it nicely, wear it with a lot of pride. And friends, the best thing about appearance, if you can wear a smile. How you behave. So, how you look and how you behave, these two things are going to really create a good impression or a bad impression. Now we come to the next language. So far we were talking about body language. Now we are talking about another thing which is mostly not understood very well, and that is known as para language. Para language is your vocalics, what your voice communicates. I'll just tell you. I call it vocalics. Ah, mm. You understand? Oh, la 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 la, hello. So, hello. Mic testing, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Now, all the sounds that don't have words, they are part of paralanguage. Hmm, uh, hmm, this is all paralanguage. And how we pronounce words. It's not a direct form of word pronunciation, but this is what gives power to words. So, let's look at these things. Tone. What is tone? So, friends, tone is what gives emotion to anything. Tone is the emotion. Please come. Please come. Please come. So, my tone is very respectful. Please come. Please come. Why are you late? Please come. I'm a little annoyed, angry. Please come. Come on. Come. I'm almost threatening. Please come. Please come. Please. So it's the same words, the way I intone them. So a lot of times you say something, bring it here. Bring it here. Bring it here, please. So the tone matters a lot. Do this. Do this. Do this, please. So it depends. Tone is the emotion. So I'm not saying all the time you have to be goody goody in a good tone. No, if something wrong is happening, you have to be baddie baddie. Hey, no, please don't do that. Don't try it. I'm warning you. This is the last time I'm telling you. So at that time, you don't have to be goody goody. You understand? If you have to be baddie baddie and use the tone properly. Inside, I may be feeling very happy, but I might have to be angry at someone because it is required. So I'll be angry. What do you think? No. Why were you absent even yesterday? And you didn't even inform? Did you have tasks for the day or not? Do you think I have two more people doing the same tasks? Work has suffered. This is the last warning I am giving you. If I don't see a change, you may kindly go. Thank you. Then I'm happy and talking to her. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, I needed to, scold someone. That chap is normally, always absent once or twice in a week without informing, without completing the task. Yes, yes. Don't worry. No. So I'm actually in a good mood, but suddenly if that happens, I'll use my tone, I'll use my actions, I'll use my facial expressions, my eyes, everything. Inflection. So how you use your voice in order to pronounce different words. You understand? So supposing you know how words end. So that is inflection. Ed, est. So that is inflection, Dear, dearest. That is inflection. Intensity is how much stress I'm going to place on it. So inflection would actually mean, how I go up and down in my voice. And this, I don't think I've ever seen anything of this kind. So these are inflections. I wanted it. Yes, this is the cleanest of things. So this is voice inflection. This also includes intensity. Articulation is how you pronounce things, how you stress, pronounce. A change is always good. Are you up for change? Would you like to change? So, all this is part of inflection, intensity, articulation, and that also gives a particular kind of rhythm, pacing, how fast, how slow you're going, and the quality of your speech. And you know what is pitch? This is one of the most important things. Pitch. Now we've seen low pitch, high pitch, middle pitch. So there's this Sangeet Sargam. There is this keyboard on which you will have three kinds of pitch. Now pitch is your up and down. It's the frequency of your voice, how it goes up, how it comes down. and it gives vocal variety. See, what does all this do? Vocalics gives vocal variety. Now, if I don't use any inflection, any pitch, any articulation, nothing, and no tonal variations, I don't use anything. I'll not use any vocal variety, and I'll read out this slide to you. Para language. Voice communicates nothing beyond language. Para language. All vocally produced sound that is not a direct form of linguistic communication. Non-lexical vocal communication. Tone, inflection, pitch, intensity, articulation, rhythm, quality. Disfluencies, pauses, tempo, pacing. So if I read like this, I am not having any inflection, intensity, articulation, pitch variation, tonal variation, and you will all go to sleep after one slide. So you need vocal variety, you need vocalics, you need para language. You know, when you talk about singing, that's the best example. Supposing you sing a song without any variations. So let me sing an old song. चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं एक ऐसे गगन के तले जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार पले चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं एक ऐसे गगन के तले जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार पले एक ऐसे गगन के तले. Now if I do this, you will say, आप चले जाओ यार, you go there. I don't want to come with you. Don't take me. You go. And if I sing the same thing with a lot of tonal variation, vocal variety, and in tune, music has a tune as well, rhythm, tune. So let me try it. चल के तुझे मैं लेके चलूं एक ऐसे गगन के तले जहाँ गम भी न हो आंसू भी न हो बस प्यार ही प्यार पले एक ऐसे गगन के तले. You understand? So when you do it with the variations, then people will say, yes, that's nice, we liked it. So this is para language. This is the power of para language. And friends, if you want to develop para language, two things will help you the most. They have helped me the most. One is theater, dramas. So if you cannot go up on stage and do theater, then what I will suggest is that you read plays, dramas, you read them aloud. So theater is the first thing that has helped me. One. And two, singing. Now all of us do not have a good sur tal and all that. I would want you to humming. I'll tell you how it's done. Take up any song, start humming it. Breathing will improve, speaking will improve, singing will improve, you will improve, I will improve, we will all improve. So sing, get into a dialogue, start emoting. So these are my tips for you for this lecture, that you start looking at language, body language, para language. And at the end, let me talk about disfluencies. You mean, I mean, These are all disfluencies that break the flow. Things that break fluency are disfluencies. So get rid of disfluencies. We don't want disfluencies. Uh, so the tendency to clear your throat, or yeah, I mean, all these are disfluencies. A lot of people say disfluencies. If you want to take a pause, take a slight pause, and instead of saying just say, and I want to tell you, and then you want to say don't say it. That then you want to say again, don't say it. Many people, then you want to say don't say it. Do not, then you want to say don't say it. Understand, then you want to say don't say it. How to speak English, then you want to say don't say it fluently. So now just imagine one sentence with 10 ers. So you should do only when you are singing. Ah, देखें जरा किसमें कितना है दम, जम के रखना कदम मेरे साथिया, देखें जरा किसमें कितना है दम, जम के रखना कदम मेरे साथिया. Whatever. So pauses, tempo, pacing, rhythm, sur, tal, gao yaar, jaisa bhi gaate ho. I sing very badly. I'm not worried. You tell me to sing anywhere, I'll go and sing. Sing is king. All right, so it's been a long lesson. I've really enjoyed myself today, and I want you to focus on language, body language, para language. I want you to hum. I want you to sing. I want you to talk. So thank you very much, friends, for watching this lesson. I'm going to see you in the next. Until then, all the best.